So at some point I had this little thing going on called daily commissions, right? I did it mainly because I was struggling heavily on resources, and I still am. I only have like 7,000 Mora, which is fucking horrendous. So we have to get back to doing a little thing again, which it wasn't too bad. It would also like keep the channel somewhat alive. There's literally no effort with it. All I had to do was just do my commissions and figure out what to farm for, whether the Mora ley lines or the witch ley lines. So today we're going to regress, go back to cavemen, and try to get as many resources as possible, because I do have, I'm pretty sure, a hefty amount of condensed resin. Not enough resin or fragile resin, unfortunately, but just enough to see what we could gather, right? So today we're going to go for the Mora ley lines, and then tomorrow maybe the wits. So hope that I can just stay on schedule and upload every day once again, because genuinely I did enjoy it the last time I was doing it. I want to know, how do people feel about Stygian Onslaught and whatnot? Because me personally, even though I'm never really getting into it, just because my account isn't super built for it, the rewards are kind of stupid due to the fact that it runs out in 40 days. That really makes the whole grinding thing kind of, I wouldn't say pointless, but in a way it's just, why does your achievement that you can pretty much show around, all of a sudden it just disappears for some reason, right? It's something you worked hard for, even though it's not a problem that should concern me, because like I said, I'm not really going to anytime soon try and, you know, do the Stygian Onslaught or try and beat it, because it's just not possible for me. My account is not fully built for it, and I'm not good enough with the teams that I use to the point that I can completely obliterate the bosses. There is one that I'm struggling against, and that's just like the lava dragon, due to the fact that I don't have enough, I guess, pyro application. Even though I'm using Zhengling, using Chevres, I'm using like a whole overload team to pretty much completely decimated and turn it into fucking molten lava rocks or something. I don't understand. You put so much, but then the reward itself is just like a 40-day skin. A 40-day skin. It's not even permanent. It's whatever, in my opinion, since I'm not going to be getting it anytime soon. It's just, it really makes no sense to me why they would just give a temporary reward for something that you have to work so hard for. Yeah, I haven't even gotten to the dire one, which is kind of insane to even get that high, honestly, if you ask me. I just want to be able to get past, I think it's difficulty 4, which, yeah, I'm stuck on difficulty 4. That might sound insane. It's difficult. It's genuinely like a hard game mode. Not because, again, you can't beat the bosses and whatnot, but because they have so much health and resistance to everything. It kind of just drags on way too long, way too much. So you just gotta keep throwing teams at it until one of them sticks. But the skins thing again, I wouldn't really concern myself with it, because at the end of the day, what's more important from the event is that you get the Primo gems and the little feathers. You just only get 2. It's not enough for much. You need like 8, like apparently you need over 16 of those feathers to guarantee that all the rolls, you know, go towards where you want them to. So at the end of the day, you're even playing gacha with the fucking reroll system, which is kind of stupid that even the reroll system for artifacts has a little gacha. It's not even RNG at that point. You have to hit pity for it. Call me crazy, but that's a bit too much. Now back to the Stygian Onslaught. It is a pretty great game mode. It does test your roster of characters and what you have on your account. It's just really, really hard to just play it due to the fact that everything on your account has to be level 90. The talents have to be level 10, which there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, that's how your account should be, I'm being honest. It should be completely built by now, because it has been like 4 years. What the these rocks are messing me up, but they just completely fucked up my combo. But yeah, mine isn't, just because I don't play as often as I used to. So it kind of feels like I have to spread my resources a bit thin to get every character to be useful enough and whatnot. That's just me, if I'm being 100% honest. It is my fault. At the end of the day, I stopped playing the game, whatever, but I'm trying to recover with as much resin as possible, but it's getting kind of hard. Fragile resin doesn't really come by as easily because, well, I don't have the battle pass. I could buy the battle pass, but I usually buy them when it's the very end of the patch, just so I can have all the levels unlocked. And honestly, I don't really want to rely on the battle pass for fragile resin. I wish there was a way better way to really get all of that done and whatnot, but well, that's about it, honestly. I'm gonna try and ramble about random stuff with more of these videos. So now we do the obvious. We collect our commissions. Whoa, it's insane. Daily commissions? Whoa, dude. I could never make that connection. Make sure everything's done, collect everything, get it over and done with. That really didn't take that long. It took me like 15 minutes. Anyways, take care of yourself and I'll see you in the next one.